Hello YouTube, what a glorious day. Oh, it's roasting, it's about 80 degrees, beautiful. I was trying to chill out in my garden, but they're doing some building work next door and they've got a nail gun going. So it's literally bang, bang, bang. Can't cope with that. So I've came out for a little bike ride and I brought my drone with me, my DJI Mini 2, and I'll have a little fly around. And I've also bought with me a little stove that I made about 2 years ago. A tiny little titanium cup twig stove thing I made just for having a coffee, because I'm a bit of a coffee addict. So just for making a coffee when I'm out and about. And I've only used it once and I lost it for the last 2 years, and I just found it the other day in a drawer in my garage. So I'll do a little video on that, and I'll have a little fly around with me drone, and I'll just do a nice little simple video. Every time I start videoing, somebody starts to walk by, so there'll be a few cuts in this. But over there is something of interest, and I'll do a little video of that first and let you have a look at it. I'm in Rotherwas in Hereford, in one of the old munitions factories from the World Wars. In these little cells and labs and in other buildings around here, they used to make shells, and they used to make something like 77,000 a day they used to fill, and they used to fill them with TNT, which gave the girls who did the work the name of Canary Girls, because the TNT used to stain their skin and their hair yellow, and when they had children they used to come out yellow as well, and it wasn't very good for them. It basically killed many of them. But I just thought I'd let you have a look at the ruins. These are like little cells where they would have worked. Obviously concrete walls. I suppose if there was an explosion or something it might save a few people. But yeah, it's just in disrepair now. If you want to learn more about it, then go on to Google and type in Hereford Rotherwas munitions factories, and you can read all about it. Loads of articles on it. I won't bore you with it because I'm not a history buff, but I'll let you have a look around and see what you think. In fact, I'll take the drone up and do a bit of an aerial footage as well. Right, I'm down by the river, my beloved River Wye. Absolutely love this river. Amazing fishing, amazing for boating, amazing for just sitting next to and thinking. Also amazing for making yourself a cup of coffee with your little tiny, teeny tiny stove system. Basically, it's made from a Tom Shoe titanium cup, 300ml, and that is the top of a Nescafe jar, which fits on perfectly. And I've got all my bits inside. as long as you've got water, you can make yourself a coffee. I'll reset the camera, and we'll there's a bit of bare ground here, so I'm not going to burn anything. I'll get it going, make a coffee. I collected some twigs from an old willow tree that fell over about 5 years ago down there. So I've collected some twigs, so we'll give it a go with some twigs and see how she runs. As I say, I made it 2 years ago. Used it once, I think, just to try it, and never used it since, so we'll give it a go. Alright, let's open this up and see what we've got. We have got a little mini lighter, which works. That's a good start. We have got a little foldable pot stand. That's just bits of old bicycle spoke and some wire wrapped round to make a bit of a hinge. And these are a little bit longer than that, so that they can dig in the ground and give it some stability, so you don't knock it over. So that can go there. Got a Nescafe 3-in-1. Got a Nescafe 2-in-1. Depends on the mood whether I want sugar or not. I've got 2 Esbit solid fuel blocks, which can be used either as fire lighters or as fuel. One of those should boil this. So you've got 2 choices there. British Army waterproof matches, because if that don't work, you've got a backup. And a little windscreen, which is the good old baked bean tin, which goes around like that if it's windy. It's not today, but I'll put it on anyway. So that can go there. In fact, if I bend it a bit more, that can go like that. In fact, I think I'll use it like that. Then you've got your Tom Shoe cheap titanium mug, and I've drilled it and made a little handle at the top, and again bicycle spoke, so that if it's hot you can just hook it with a stick. So I reckon we'll put some water in and see how she works. Oop. Fill that up to near the top. That should be around 300 milliliter. Put that over there. Let's get one of the Esbits. I think I'll just use this, and maybe put a few twigs in, but doesn't really need to. Oh, big fish just jumped. Let's get that going. Come on. So the thing with these Esbit ones, you can't really see the flame very well, so you don't know if it's lit properly, but there you go. That is now working. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Bloody hell. What's the time? 12:33. We got a proper mental rolling boil there. I mean, that's not bad, is it? I'll put a few twigs in, a few little twigs, 3 or 4 minutes, got a rolling boil. Don't spill it. Do not spill the coffee. I think I'll have a 2-in-1 today. I'm feeling healthy. Healthy-ish. Oof. It's warm, mind. Very warm. You know what? I didn't even need half of that. That is bit. Look at it. Still there. Still burning. Wasted money really. I could have used just a quarter of that. Could have broke up a quarter of that. Couple of twigs. Brilliant. It's all a learning curve, people. It's all a learning curve. Oh, nice cup of coffee. I'm on a stretch of the river known as Ine. The Ine stretch, E-I-G-N, Ine stretch. It's one of my favourite parts in the Herefordshire, you know, the Hereford city area. It's stunning. It's really good barbel area, good for catching barbel. Can be good for pike in the winter. It's just stunning. And over the way is what we call Millionaire's Row. The big houses on the bank. I'll take the drone out and I'll do some footage and show you how beautiful this river is. And you might get some footage of the houses. But yeah, we'll take the drone up and we'll do some filming. And I'll show you the river now. Watch this. Whee, flip mode. I mean, look how stunning it is. When I die, stick me in a cardboard coffin, burn me, and put me in the river. Let me become part of this. I can die happy then. Well, I've done some drone footage. I hope it came out well. A fish just jumped behind me. Yeah, I really like that drone. DJI Mini 2, amazing camera, amazing drone. I hope the footage came out well. I'm still learning to use it. But yeah, I'll put that on at the end, let you have a look at it. You'll see a white bridge with like a tall suspension spire. That is the Canary Bridge. That is a cycle path that goes over the River Wye. And it's called the Canary Bridge because of all the girls who went yellow and poisoned themselves basically working in the munitions factory. So fair play to those girls.